Awesome. Hey guys, congratulations on getting your copy of 9 to Noon and welcome to the members area. Very exciting day today. And really, it's one that I hope you remember, looking back in a long time, this is the day where everything changed. So hopefully your copy of 9 to Noon is being shipped out and you're watching this after you got it and everything's awesome. So what I want to do real quick, I want to break down sort of what's going on now that you're in the members area and what you can expect in the coming weeks, the coming months, and the coming years with these training modules. So first thing, we'll address elephant in the room, $7 per month. The first thing I want to do is break down where that $7 goes, and then we're going to look really exactly what you guys are going to be getting from this members area. Because my single goal from you being in the 9 to Noon membership area is for you to make it to $1 million. Now some of you guys might be past $1 million, and I understand that. And maybe you're just here for the asset management stuff. That's totally cool. I know a lot of people I work with, they just want to increase their portfolio returns, they want to have better investments, and they want to create business assets. So if you already had $1 million, that's freaking great. But for a vast majority of the new clients that I bring on, they are not at $1 million. I'm not at $1 million yet. So the real goal of this members area is to get you to $1 million. And we're going to do that mostly, and by mostly I mean pretty much entirely, through one word, and that one word is assets, all right? Our single goal is to build you enough assets that you make $1 million. Hopefully, you make $1 million once, and you make it again and again. These assets continue to pay you forever, and that's really the goal with this, is you get $1 million in assets that are gonna continue to produce growth, cash flow for you for the rest of your life, and really give you that financial freedom. So with that said, let's go break down in this first module where this $7 actually goes. So I read a book a while ago called by Tony Robbins, and called Money Master the Game, and I'll leave the book review below. Really powerful book. Just absolutely changed my whole philosophy on wealth and on money and on life. And there's a lot of really cool little investment strategies in there as well. Let me see where I'm right here. Okay, cool. So because I read that book, the first thing we're doing is we're taking $1 out of this $7 a month, and $1 goes to charity. The way this works is every single month, you guys should be, so the email that you bought the book with is going to be in my database or whatever, and I'm going to send you guys emails all the time, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be like things you should check out, action steps to start implementing what's in the book, to start implementing what's in this training. Most importantly is this is going to be this email once a month where I say, hey guys, come vote for the charity that you want to donate to this month. So, and we'll have people, you guys can submit, the charities that you like and vote for them at the end of the month, and then, also, apply and nominate a charity. But every single month we'll have a vote go out, and whatever the most popular charity is from that email for that month is where that month's charity money would go. I might have to do like a 30-day hold, because with the refunds, obviously, like the book's got the triple your money back guarantee. For this stuff, it's just like you can, just let me know before I bill you, and then it's just like the normal, 30-day guarantees. So yeah, so that's how this works. First dollar goes to charity. Now, the rest of this is really just making these videos. So those of you guys who don't understand, like, it's a lot of time, effort, energy to get here, and you're gonna see a lot of content coming from this. It's gonna be really powerful, because I really wanna try to compress like the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years of my life into this one membership area for you guys to succeed with. So the way I decided to go about this was like, I don't wanna just charge you money to make content, because I just don't think that's cool. And so I was thinking, like, what else could I do? And that's when I realized, like, what I really, what I do for a lot of my clients, right, is I'll pick investments, is specifically swing trades, right? Obviously 9 to Noon stocks are a little bit more active, and I can't really be there to like say, hey, this is when you get in, this is when you get out. But with swing trades, it's cool because like, you can kind of mimic swing trades from other people and figure out which of those investments make the most sense for you. And then once you do that, you can start to actually have those investments so that you make a bunch of money, right? So what I decided to do is we have $6 left. We have $3 here, $3 here. So the first $3 goes to like a public member, it's a members, public members investments. So what's the members investments mean? Investments. What this means is you're gonna see a little column, and it's gonna be, obviously if you're here, there'll be like a history, because you're also, if you guys look over this side, if you look over on this side, it should show you all the stuff. So obviously there were bonuses when you bought 9 to Noon. So there are, all those bonuses are gonna be there as digital content, but there should also be a little place where it says, previous members investments. And so that's where I'm gonna actually take $3 from, the collective monthly income from this members area, and I'm gonna put it into an investment account. I'm gonna invest it at like how I would invest my own money, because obviously, it's my own money. So I'm gonna take the money, invest it, and then show you guys how I'm investing it, why I'm investing in what I'm investing in. And I'm not gonna set it, one investment a month. It's, however actively it comes across. I have a lot of people I work with and that are really, really smart. A lot of them are previous students and they're really good at managing assets, and they'll fly by some assets across my desk. And as you guys kind of elevate up in this environment, this community, maybe I'll start to look at some of your positions, we'll just see if that works out. But I'll look at, probably 10, 15, 20 tickers every couple days, and I'm just constantly looking through stocks. Like, I love stocks. So I'm always looking for new positions, new swing trades, and the instant I find one, you can guarantee there's probably like 10, 20, 30 hours of research behind it. Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of depends, But I'm gonna have that publicly there, and I'm gonna put money in it and say, look, this is the trade I'm making. So obviously that would be over in the, the columns where it says where everything is, and you guys can see those past investments, and that's really cool, because now I don't want to be selling you stock picks. I think that's ridiculously stupid. I just don't like the oh, buy this insane hot stock. I don't think that's, I don't like that. I want to educate you, and that's why I wrote the book, and that's why there's a lot of training about investing that's gonna come very, very soon in the members area. And the goal with all of that is for you to be able to take what's in the book, take what's in the training series, take what's in all the awesome bonuses you got, and start applying it, start taking the next action steps, and get really, really, really good at managing your money and make a ton of money, right? So that's the goal. I want to give you guys the education, the foundation, and the means to really do it, managing maybe an hour a week or 2 hours a week. That alone, with a swing trade, I've already gone through tons of stocks to find these swing trades that I make. So it should be pretty easy for you to look at them and say, okay, well, does this make sense for my portfolio, for my risk tolerance? Do I see the setup here? And if you do, great. If you don't, not a big deal, all right? It's not like I'm saying, hey, everybody buy this stock. That's not the goal with it at all. There's a lot of regulation for stock picks, and you have to have a degree to get an environment investment regulator. There's a lot of stuff with FINRA and the SEC, but it's mostly with FINRA. And for all those certifications, you need a college degree. And I am in college right now. I can't really, it's pretty complicated, the legal stuff, and I don't want to be accountable for that shit. So just understand that, there's probably disclaimers or whatever, but, this is what I'm doing with my money. It's not what I'm saying you should do with your money, but it's what I'm doing with my money. And you guys can judge my performance and my history for what it is, and if you want to mimic it. That's one of the biggest value adds, I think, to this membership area, is you're getting access to all those investments, which is freaking sick. And I'll show you when I get in, and I'll give you guys a little email update when I get in, and when I get out, I'll give you guys a little email update when I get out. And then after I get in and I get out, I might wait a month or two and just make it public. I don't know. We'll see how the hosting works out, but you guys are definitely getting the insider's access, and you're getting the membership details so that you can get in these positions while they're hot, or at least while most of the gains are there, right? The goal is 80-20, right? 80% of the gains, 20% of the risk. Just ignore the stuff that doesn't work and focus on what does at the time period it does. Obviously, you invest in a company like Visa, Visa goes up and up and up and up, and down, and up and up. The goal, right, is to be in the investment period where it's absolutely crushing it. Now, Visa's a little bit tougher to time because it's a pretty freaking huge company, and it just go up. But just as a quick example, right, I'm giving you guys, I'm letting you know exactly what's going on, and I'm putting in research myself and my team, the community that I work with. We are all putting in tons of research to get you these hot picks that we find that work really well for usually about a 6 to 8 month time horizon, but sometimes just a couple of months, 1 to 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, just depends on the position. That would be set out detail by detail in that section over on the side where you can see those investments, and I will give you guys updates on those, obviously. Now, here's the cool part. So obviously, when you guys are in the 90 members area, there's gonna be a ton of amazing content. It's just it's gonna change your life. And we'll start to go into that in the next module. I just want to break down the pricing for you so you guys understand this, because after this module, I'm not talking about pricing ever again, because guys, $7 a month, that's less than a penny an hour. It's if you see the value in it, that's my goal. My goal is to give you such a ridiculously huge amount of value in this members area that you just freaking love it. You keep growing and growing and growing, because you should be making money. As soon as you get the book and read it, make your first trade, make sure it's make it a good investment, you should make this, you should be making bank. So that's the goal, right? Is to help you get to that $1 million mark. That's what I want for you. So with that said, the last $3 goes to production. So I'm gonna share with you guys a ton of amazing resources. There's gonna be some really great, external videos, just like really powerful videos that I've personally seen that have changed my life. Specifically, if I spend like 20 hours looking for one personal development video and I found it, I mean, there's so many examples of these videos that I found over the past 4 or 5 years of my life where I've like been looking through hundreds of hours of content, and I found that one video that changed everything. I'm gonna share that with you, that's just gonna be someone else's video, because obviously I didn't make that, right? And that video had an impression on me and it changed it. But for a good part of this, and I've already recorded some amazing courses. Basically what I'm doing is I'm taking like courses I would originally sell for like thousands of dollars, and I'm just putting them in this membership area because like I want to give you guys so much value, and I want you guys to make so much money. And so the way I want to do that is to give you every resource possible for you to succeed. And that's really my goal here, is to give just a ridiculous amount of value. So I've already started recording a lot of the courses, and they're like freaking gold. I'm so excited about them. So that's where that goes, right? So the production obviously has like a hard cost. For me, the first cost, obviously, time. I really value my time more than anything else, and I think you should too. And it's a little bit tougher when you're starting out, but you really need to value your time. So there's obviously the investment of me being in front of you, setting up all this stuff so that you can actually have this experience and start to learn about all the content that's gonna be coming your way very soon. So obviously there's an expense of my time, but what I'm really billing you here for is the editing. So like, I've got 24 hours in a day. I'm a pretty freaking busy guy. I run a lot of companies. I have a lot of assets that I just really love to grow. And because of that, I'm pretty much going hard like 16 hours a day. You don't have to go hard 16 hours a day. By no means do you have to do that. But I'm going really hard. And so it makes no logical sense whatsoever for me to edit these videos, because it would just take a ridiculous amount of my time that is very valuable. So I hire, my staff, I have my team, and they are amazing. I absolutely love them. They're the best people ever. I was working with a lot of my cameramen for some of the promo. It's just amazing. Obviously, it costs money to have employees. And I've got employees in a ton of my other businesses and other my companies, and those employees get paid by the top line revenue of those companies and those assets. So obviously for this, I've got people editing these videos, and I got hard equipment costs, but mostly it's paying salaries and paying the wages of the people that are actually editing these videos and putting them together. That's really where most of this is going. Like, if I had to draw it out, like this is, and it just depends on how big it gets obviously, but like a vast majority, like probably 99.6, like most of this money is gonna go to paying people to edit these videos to get them to you. And then if there's anything left over, that's just gonna be for my time and for the materials. It's not cheap to get a little setup like this going, and hopefully we can get like a cool little marker, stuff like that, but it's really mostly for the people that are actually editing the videos. That has a hard cost to me because I pay people to do that. So that's where that goes. And you might be thinking, well, where do I take money out of this? The way I take money out of this is with this members investment area. After the position is closed, be it 4 months, be it maybe it's a year, 2-year position. After the position gets closed, I take those profits and roll them into my company, and then I get to invest them as I see fit and reinvest into ads, reinvest in whatever I want to do. So that's the way I take money out of this. I don't take any direct pay. At the beginning, it all goes first to charity, then to the investments for you guys. Because obviously, like, if I just say, like, this is the investment I'm making, and I don't actually put real money in it, like, it's bogus. That's BS. Never trust people that don't put their money where their mouth is. That's exactly what I'm doing here. If I perform terribly, I'm literally destroying my take-home pay. So my only option is to absolutely crush it. That's what I'm gonna do, right? So, and then the rest of it is just hard production costs, the editing, the photography, the cameraman. It's just, that's what it costs me to make these videos. So that's the plan, that's the strat, that's the breakdown of how you guys are gonna get to $1 million for less than a penny an hour. I'm super excited to welcome you to the 9 to Noon members area, and very excited to bring you into week 1. Now that you know exactly what's going on and you're up to speed and you are ready to get out there, get investing, and go out and crush it. So please make sure you check out some of those awesome resources on the side. A lot of the really great bonuses you got when you got the book are going to be available for you. I know there were some special offers too during the checkout process. So if you customize your order at all, those very powerful courses and content should be there for you too. Really awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much, and again, congratulations getting your copy of 9 to Noon. Super exciting stuff, and I cannot wait to introduce you to the back-end implementation members area. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next module. Woo!